Namaskaram, Adab, hello. This is Dr. Tangella Shivaprasad Reddy alias Dr. TSPR. Welcome viewers and friends. In continuation of the WHO's failure to protect precious lives, this discussion is on the same lines wherein we are going to fix the responsibility as to why this corona COVID-19 was allowed to spread from Wuhan to different parts of the world. I have the esteemed guest. It's again Professor Ramesh Reddy, ex-dean and principal, Usmania University Engineering College, as well as he has toured the world and he knows what is what. He is also into social activism in a big way. So in continuation with the topic, precious lives are being lost across the globe. It has crossed 1 lakh now. 1 lakh deaths because of corona. Mind-boggling. India crossed 8,000 mark. It is somewhere in between 8,300 to 8,500 and close to 300 deaths now, around 281. And the same condition is prevailing in the another largest democracy of the world, United States of America. They have lost more than 20,000 precious lives. And also the people, the citizens getting infected is on the rise day in and day out in America as well as in India. This pandemic is literally creating pandemonium across the globe. The families, they have started to lose their precious ones, their dear ones. They would never come back. And this is a big loss to that family, as well as even during this phase and after this phase, there will be severe economic crisis as being predicted, and because of that also many precious lives may be lost. This is being feared amongst all the countries, either in the form of suicides or psychologically in a devastating conditions they may end up their lives. So lives are being lost regularly. Who is responsible? World Health Organization has to answer this, because we have found certain agreements, the agreement, trade and tariff, or the economic agreement between United States of America and China, wherein they have vetted some clauses which really point to these types of disasters. Let me just, though it will be on the scroll, let me just put it across to you to have an idea. So this is roughly the agreement signed by Mr. Trump and ministers from China, Liu He, top trade envoy, and this is the one which has been signed, and then subsequently China's leader Xi Jinping said in a message conveyed to Mr. Trump that the deal is beneficial to both China, the US and the world. Mr. Xi also said the agreement showed that the two countries, based on equality and mutual respect, through dialogue and consultations, can find proper and effective solutions to problem. That is why I just wanted to highlight this agreement. Beneficial to both and the world. Then what happened? China seeks US trade target flexibility amid virus spread, because in these 2 years, 1920 and 2021, Chinese are supposed to buy $200 billion worth US farm products and other products. So what happened then? Pact contains clause dealing with delays in compliance. China pledged to buy $76.7 billion more US goods in year one. This request came on February 3rd, 2020, and the deal between US and China started in December 2019, somewhere around 15, and it was vetted in Jan and Feb of 2020. It has to be understood that while the deal was in the process, Corona was taking its shape, its virulent shape. It was spreading its tentacles across the globe. That is why this show is more important, wherein we are going to establish the nitty-gritties of this deal. Is it because of this deal that China wanted to move away from those agreed payments which they are supposed to make in the form of buying American goods. That would have certainly depleted China's economy in those circumstances, in the prevailing circumstances. So that is more important. Very clearly, kindly concentrate on this. I shall read it out for you, the clause. The agreement sealed Jan 5th is supposed to take effect in mid-February 2020. It has a clause that states the US and China will consult in the event that a natural disaster or other unforeseeable event delays either from complying with the agreement. It is unclear whether China has formally requested such a consultation yet, but the people familiar with the matter said the plan is to ask for it at some point. So, was America aware of this clause? In the midst of this pandemonium, in the midst of spread of coronavirus, Americans, the US President Trump has signed this. So, it is mind-boggling. This is a very clear-cut way wherein China tried to influence US, thereby they said this deal is beneficial to the world. So how beneficial it is in the form of coronavirus, it is very clearly evident. And let me again reiterate what because precursor to this, the trade war was going on since Trump had won the American presidential election. One of the promises was to rope in China so that all those goods which were being dumped into the US market, which were cheap products, affecting American trade, American industries, thereby they were losing jobs as well as the revenues. So he promised that this would be turned back and they will be having a level playing field wherein he will introduce more tariffs for the goods imported from China, which he did, and similarly he will force China to buy more products of American make. So in this is very pertinent. From 2016-17 onwards, this trade war was going on between US and China. The precursor to this is the WHO Director General, Dr. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, Dubai 12th February 2018. I want viewers to take cognizance of this very clearly. February 12th 2018. He is very categorically stating, this also I will read it for you. These are all precursors which we feel America either was ignorant or its own intelligence agencies have failed to understand. This is not some future nightmare scenario. I am quoting from what Director General Dr. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus spoke on 12th February 2018 at Dubai. I said this is precursor to this agreement and the corona. This is not some future nightmare scenario. This is exactly what happened 100 years ago during Spanish flu epidemic in 1918. Spanish flu remains the deadliest outbreak in recorded history, killing more people than the First World War itself. But its lessons are just as relevant today as they were then. That a devastating epidemic can start in any country at any time and kill millions of people because we are not prepared, because we are still vulnerable. Viewers have to understand under which pretext the Director General had made this statement. Because he is heading a World Health Organization, a body under the aegis of UN, to take care of health aspects of every member country. And if he is stating this, thankfully we have not seen a public health emergency on that scale since then. But we may at any time. Outbreaks are a fact of life and the world remains vulnerable. Sometimes it is just a matter of luck. The H5N1 flu virus, which appeared in 2003, is extremely dangerous, but has fortunately not become capable of spreading easily between humans. Conversely, the H1N1 virus that sparked a global pandemic in 2009 was transmitted very easily between people, but was fortunately mild in most cases. The most shocking outbreak of our time, of course, was the Ebola outbreak of 2014. Although it affected 3 poor Western African countries, it exposed fault lines in global health security that put us all at risk. Apart from its terrible human cost, Ebola also had a devastating economic impact. So from this, it is very clear what he was trying to say. He being Director General, if he was expecting something on these lines, is it not his responsibility to come to the rescue of member countries? By doing so, don't you think he would have saved precious lives? Who are losing, every family is losing their near and dear ones. Subsequently, this economic turmoil, after which again precious lives may be lost because of the layoffs and so many economic turnouts. Is it not his responsibility? He issues a statement in 2018 foreseeing it, and then what happened? What measures WHO Health Organization has taken since then? Is it not totally betrayal and illogical of WHO, because of which this virus was allowed to spread? This is one aspect. And the agreement between America and China started in December 2019. That is when in Wuhan, coronavirus started to spread vehemently, and January 1 was one of the biggest festival wherein all Chinese across the globe, they visited Wuhan, and after January 1st, they left carrying this virus in an infectious state. Even then, WHO was categorically very, very, very silent. They did not bother. Even when China declared lockdown of Wuhan on January 23rd, they did not bother to inform the member countries. Subsequently, the health emergency also, when Taiwan pressurized the World Health Organization, stating that it is human to human transmission, kindly come to the rescue of the people of the world, still it did not heed. Every message was sent to them. And that is why we was trying to say, in the midst of Wuhan, whether it is endemic, epidemic, now pandemic, it was allowed to start from endemic, became epidemic, now pandemic, killing people across the globe, and during which America and China signed the important deal. Not only that, do not forget that even American president visited India in the last week of February amongst all these. And WHO declares Corona as pandemic only on 11th March. Do not forget. Because of certain things which I thought I'll just put it across to you. He says a pneumonia of unknown cause was detected in China on December 31st, 2019. This is as per WHO's records. I'll go through all this, and these are all on record. I'm giving you the dates. The outbreak was declared a public health emergency of international concern only on 30th January 2020. Then on 11th February 2020, WHO announced a name for the new coronavirus, COVID-19. And he says on 4th February, 22 countries have reported such restrictions to WHO, where such measures have been implemented. Then he says we have a window of opportunity. You have to understand this. We have a window of opportunity. While 99% of cases are in China, in the rest of the world we only have 176 cases. That doesn't mean that it won't get worse, but for sure we have a window of opportunity to act, because 176 in the rest of the world is very small. No reason to panic or fear. This is the statement of WHO. People should be worried, but that concern and worry should be supplemented with action. I'm quoting it from them, from their website, very clearly how they have masterminded all this. He says in another 22nd January 2020, I was very impressed by the detail and depth of China's presentation. I also appreciate the cooperation of China's Minister of Health, who I have spoken with directly during the last few days and weeks. His leadership and the intervention of President Xi and Premier Li have been invaluable, and all the measures they have taken to respond to the outbreak. There was an excellent discussion during the committee today. For that reason, I have decided to ask the emergency committee. Our team in China is working with local experts and officials to investigate the outbreak. We will have much more to say tomorrow. This was on January 20th. And then what happened after that? When China declared lockdown of Wuhan, why did not react? WHO key points was very limited direct access on the ground until a mission on February 12th. WHO only recognized human-to-human transmission, the coronavirus, on January 24th, delaying declaration of emergency. WHO has only announced a global pandemic only on March 11th. WHO does not depend for its budget on China, but US and all other donors. Very specifically. And he trained, Tedros Adhanom, he was trained as an epidemiologist, but he failed to act as a director general. From January 23rd, when China's turnaround and policies changed radically, the WHO has been a constant stream of information, coordination, recommendations to go on. Then WHO has taken in South Korea set of policies, although it steadfastly ignores Taiwan. WHO has taken in South Korean set of policies, although it steadfastly ignores Taiwan. The issue is now largely about the capacity of member states, even when most developed, to follow its recommendations, notably on testing, protective equipment, tracing and isolating, which he said they do not have sufficient in supplies. So timeline of WHO's actions also. January 14, 2020 endorses the preliminary investigation conclusion by the Chinese authorities that there is no clear evidence of human-to-human transmission. How WHO played into the hands of China or both together have seen to that this virus has spread across the globe. Very clearly, clandestinely, it states, endorses the preliminary investigation conclusion by the Chinese authority on January 14 that there is no human-to-human transmission. January 23rd recognizes human-to-human transmission of COVID-19 and recommends airport exit screening. WHO's committee meets. So, how ambiguous WHO's actions are, I am trying to put it across to you. February 4th, pledges to share information with governments. February 7th, 2020, highlights the global shortage of personal protective equipment. February 12th, publishes operation planning guidelines for countries. February 20th, warns that the window of opportunity may close. February 24th, recognizes potential of a pandemic. February 24th. February 27th, lists vital questions for health ministers. February 28th, releases report of the WHO China Joint Mission on Coronavirus Disease 2019. March 5th, recommends wide testing. March 11, 2020, announces a pandemic. What does this all amount to? In between, the treaty was signed between US and China, and in this period, it was the COVID-19 was allowed to spread across the globe. Precious lives are being lost. I hope it has been very clearly put across with the dates collected from the website of WHO as to how they have acted. First they said there is no human-to-human transmission. Subsequently then they agreed to that. Even when there is human-to-human transmission, having understood that so many travelers went out of Wuhan to different parts of the world, they did not bother to declare it as an emergency or pandemic then itself. They waited till March 11. How do you see all these aspects?
But of course, we had earlier discussion also on this, and definitely now with the information available at our disposal, the culprits are both China and USA. While the people are suffering, the world is suffering, they are entering into an agreement, a treaty, a pact for trade. It speaks differently. They have it indicates that World Health Organization or the China or USA have no love or respect for humanity or human beings in this world. And the world may suffer, but these greedy countries wanted to enrich themselves at the cost of the people is unpardonable. Few things we have to understand, that the whole thing started with the unrest in Hong Kong. China could not control it, could not contain it. And by that time, they were doing research in the Wuhan labs on various viruses. And in the Wuhan lab, later they said they twisted, things were going wrong. They started experimenting with Uyghur Muslims of China in the name of training, they invited the Uyghur Muslims and they conducted tests, the impact of this virus on those people. Then secondly, they also conducted tests and experiments with their own population in Wuhan and China, who were dissidents for the existing Communist Party and who were also acting against, they were speaking against the Chinese president also. So they also conducted clandestinely on these people also to make them completely immobile. This was the object. That means all this indicates that China has never a good intention in conducting the tests in the lab, Wuhan lab. And when the pandemonium, when the Wuhan labs, when it exploded, they shifted the blame to this market, supermarket, where
Wet market,
seafood market.
Yes.
Seafood market in Wuhan. Why this sand of clandestine things? Why they diverted that attention of the whole world towards seafood market is because America wanted to have part of the that virus itself for it to conduct tests. They were pressurizing China to share that virus with them. And China was not willing to share the powerful one. They wanted to give the weak one. In the process, this has bursted, and the moment it has bursted, they wanted to contain the entire Wuhan city, controlled it, and ensured that quite a lot of people working left the Wuhan to various countries.
After that festival, Lunar 1,
Yes.
January 1 festival,
January
came
1.
in handy for them.
For them. And Lunar Day, Lunar New Year Day was to be celebrated, and that pursuit, they all went everywhere, especially 30 cities in 26 countries, mostly where China had a trade relationship. Their business interests are there, especially West European countries. All those were party and entertained these guests from China. Present day world, China people have become most sought after people in the whole world because they are going to be, they have invested lot of their money in various countries in Africa, Siberia and other places. Even Russia could not do what China wanted to do, and that is how they allowed Siberia to be given to China, and China has shifted 5 lakhs population of Chinese origin to Siberia for various explorations. We don't know what sort of exploration. Is it a biological warfare or is it a exploration of oil? We are yet to, because with this sort of a approach on behalf of China, it is nobody will believe China that Chinese can be fair to humanity, Chinese can be fair to other countries, or Chinese will be fair in trade. Under these circumstances, US and China entering into a pact itself is a dubious one with conditions to be modified in due course, while the whole world is struggling with this virus expansion, virus spread, and people are suffering. Quite a lot of people are dying. Under these circumstances, their attention is more towards business rather than the human needs.
Here, I think because there are many Chinese in Italy also.
Yes.
That is the first country which got afflicted. They were controlling many businesses.
Yes.
In a different way.
In fact, at one
They have
point,
seen to that these things spread to first Italy.
Italy, yes.
Then
No, people
subsequently
in general,
Japan.
almost 30 lakhs Chinese will be traveling to various countries every year. In the process, Italy itself will be a host for nearly 30 lakhs Chinese because there is a lot of ancient history which is there and the constructions which are there. So it has the most attractive country for all the Chinese.
They're slowly being turned into Chinese now.
Now, yes.
Italian marks are being totally erased in there.
Yes, and then the France was always complaining to World Health from the beginning.
The irony is, I did not mention, France in March also, it was waiting for order from WHO, stating that there is nothing, there is no pandemic, it is not spreading.
They were saying human to human contamination is taking place. That is what they emphasized. And despite of that, nobody took any interest, and China says everything is fine. And America believes because they are
it's
a party
make believe. See,
they are a party.
So
They are
WHO, China,
and
they went into the make believe mode. And when they understood that US is pressurizing China for the pact, and so they have so clearly and cleverly that pact in the pact, disaster, if any natural disaster or any unforeseen thing happens, they have reserved that clause. So
And
that
he-
means China will be at an advantage.
Yes.
So to have that advantage,
actual-
don't you think
No,
this pact was entered and in the backdrop of Wuhan spread, which WHO conveniently did not allow it to come up?
No, based on US and China pact, if you can read, Trump was very happy that he thought he gained.
Because
through the
election
pact.
here, he thought of
He thought
it was one of
he
his
has
promises.
gained. He has gained lot of things by this pact.
Yeah.
Because the Chinese have insisted that it is beneficial for both the countries and the world also.
Yes.
So he was very happy. But he could not realize it is very difficult to be implemented in the ground
The clause
because
is
of that
specifically-
clause is there.
That too in
And-
the midst of this pandemic.
Yes, and China was intention were clear that they wanted to create lot of pandemonium through virus. They were 100%.
How is that
sure.
Americans missed that point?
That is a foolish one-man organization, and he doesn't care for anything. He speaks randomly. Even he is becoming a laughing stock in his own country. People are complaining that he talks. Nobody cares for his words.
No, no, he has won an election. He is an
It's
elected
okay.
president.
He is
of such a
elected
powerful-
president, but he is a.
But from this clause, amidst coronavirus spread, and WHO so clearly and they were playing as per
Playing,
the terms
yes,
of China.
China.
Very clearly evident.
Yes,
The
yes.
way now we have put it across to
Yes,
the world now.
yes.
With picked up everything from the website of WHO only.
Correct.
So how do you think? Don't you think China and the China masterminded with the help of WHO so that
Definitely.
it made Americans to sign the
Definitely,
agreement?
China has fooled America and also World Health Organization. Both were victims of China's malefic intentions. It has satisfied World Health Organization on many fronts. They gave a report that everything is fine. There is no human to human.
That's what
Human to human.
I gave you.
Yes. Yes.
Report day by day.
Is not taking
right from
place.
January.
Is not taking place. Everything is fine. And this fellow, despite of instead of sending his team, he is also believing and appreciated Chinese measures in controlling the virus spread.
No one had
Human
an
to- idea. And then the second thing is he himself wanted to send a team after some time when there were a lot of pressures from the world order. Then at that team when they wanted to send 2 weeks, they have written a letter to China and China did not respond for 2 weeks. Meanwhile, they have set right everything and they passed on the blame to seafood market. This is all malefic intentions of China. China is out for doing something big mischief in this world. Probably they are interested in destroying the human forces of different races and capture those countries and set up their own population in those countries. Maybe they want.
It's as good as like a third world war now.
No, there is no world war here in
No,
this
no
case.
world war, no.
It is a biological.
mimics a world war
It is
now.
a biological warfare where nothing can be done. No other country is so strong in biological weapons, whereas China has already had 400 more viruses. Through viruses, it has been always testing the people. And not only this virus, earlier viruses also they tested. And they found that they kept on increasing the intensity of
And
damage.
here another aspect is when South Korea reported its first case,
Yes,
on the same day even Americans have reported.
reported, yes.
Don't you think that WHO failed to inform member countries that now this is a human to human transmission?
WHO is just has lost its mind. They don't know what is happening. They trusted China. That's all. Nothing is, they know anything about that. They have
Even the
become,
2018 statement of Director General
and the
in
Director
Saudi
General
Arabia,
himself said in United Arab Emirates
Yeah.
meeting,
Yeah.
there he said that it is very difficult to foresee a world peace without virus.
proper public
pandemic.
health care, and he was expecting something to drastic to happen again.
It may happen
How?
every year.
He was
because-
very prophetic, which we
Yes,
do not understand.
2014 it happened, 2008 it happened, therefore he expected anytime anything may happen.
How can he expect that? But okay, if he has expected something, and then he said he may kill millions. When he stated that, is it not his duty, being a Director General,
That is where he failed.
To-
He-
ring alarm bells for all member countries,
countries. He should
force
have-
them to invest in public
Probably he
health
expected
care
his-
and be ready to tackle the virus, any
Actually-
sort of virus.
No, probably he expected that one particular statement in United Arab Emirates itself is enough indication for rest of the world to take necessary steps. And after that he never tried to.
Now, don't you think after that statement, now this virus in the midst of this treaty, somewhere don't you think these are all interlinked?
Yes, definitely. One has to read in between the lines then we understand that China and World Health Organization Director General Tedros is a party to all this nonsense which has heaped in this world. And the most major victims were the strongest nations of the NATO allies.
Yeah, that's what.
NATO allies, they are the strongest people, they were affected. In the whole measure, we should appreciate Germany, but it could protect their country, their people, despite of more than 5 lakhs people migrated from West Asia when that crisis was there in last 3 years.
Yeah.
But still, despite of a cultural disturbances, they could contain the virus. But
their own finance minister of a province committed suicide, fearing economic crisis.
Yes. But
Such precious, even
but
Boris.
one thing,
The UK Prime Minister is still recovering.
Prime ministers are affected. Their family members, some
Strong
of them have
economies
died.
in the world.
Family members have died, despite of the best health support, despite of the best economy, despite of no pollution also. They could not survive this onslaught of Chinese virus. First culprit, China is the #1 culprit. Why they are doing research for that biological warfare? First thing. That is the most dangerous. We have to find the Wuhan entire city is dependent on that.
Yeah.
So that is the first culprit. Second, why other countries are falling in line to get a tie-up with China? When that fellow has no intention of the world's best peace, world's health, then why should all other countries tie up with them? Why should they take help from China? Third aspect, why World Health Organization is playing into the hands of China? Even American president has said that China is this World Health Organization is pro-China policies. They are appreciating. They are only supporting the pro-China policies. This is not fair, and they wanted to regulate now the funds. All funds are given by these Western countries, and they have to do something. Either they have to destroy the World Health Organization, along with China also has to be destroyed. Otherwise, world will not have any peace. World will not have any proper order. This is bound to happen with this Chinese. Chinese are dangerous for the entire world. And World Health Organization, it should take immediate measures if they have to stand up and correct and work for the world health. They have to stand up and take necessary actions on the China. Otherwise, there will be no peace for this world.
It is very clear what really bothers us. Precious lives,
Right.
one after the other.
But
In every country, they are dying. They are dying.
they are dying. But
America is in chaos. Likewise, now
but
India, such a
American
big
president,
democracies.
but
world-
American, if you go to the reports of the World Health Organization or American reports, research analysis which they have presented recently, they feel comfortable with 20,000 deaths. They said every year under pneumonia
of flu.
70,000 people are dying. Now it is nowhere near. Therefore, they feel that this virus is not so effective as pneumonia flu. That is the
very strange
unfortunate
aspect
scenario.
of this is
It
how
is unfortunate that, and the President Trump himself says, oh, no problem, just it is 5,000-6,000 only. I am waiting till we are prepared for 2 lakhs.
It's really something.
It's something.
What's my intelligence? I cannot comment on that.
What sort of a leadership we have across the world? Only after economy, only after the finances, but not after the health, the benefits of
these
people.
governments are working only for big corporates, something
That's
like
what.
that.
Yes, if you just look at, if you
Common
look,
man's health. is
even
of
if
no-
you look at India, what happened during the last so many years when Modi came? The
We'll
whole
come
money.
back to that later,
Yes.
because
Okay.
it will be
Yes. Okay.
definitely. It's two world democracies. They
See,
are
the
suffering
biggest
in the
democracy.
heat of coronavirus.
People are suffering.
Yeah.
The countries are they are engaging themselves in enriching themselves, their business partners and these things.
Yeah.
This is one of the American interest of always killing other countries, robbing their wealth, especially oil.
Yeah.
Oil wealth, be it Iraq or Kuwait or Iran or any other country, they are always after the oil. That is one dangerous point. And definitely China will be cannot do anything with the Western countries with such a nuclear power. They have so many arms are there, so many missiles are there. They can hit from anywhere without waging a war on the ground. That sort of a approach against China will definitely create problems for China's beautiful development they made of either Shanghai or Beijing or Wuhan or any country if you see, Nanjing, Nantong, any country, any city if you see, tremendous
Industrially
developments. Tremendous development.
Development at the cost of public welfare. There is no
No,
freedom.
even that also they have ensured. Maybe someday they have to fight people.
transparency,
Already there
accountability.
is a dissent of voice from different people in the own China Communist Party, and the most dangerous party in the world is Chinese Communist Party. They say the Communist Party has to change its methods. It should think for the global
Now
peace.
you mean to say instead of killing their own people like Tiananmen Square and 1948 episode where they killed the most precious, the people who had lots of money then. Now you mean to say through Corona, now they started to go experiment it on the world.
Yeah, definitely they are going to do the danger for the world. It is sooner the better that world organizations like United Nations, the UNICEF or UNIDO or the World Health Organization, they should realize fast, isolate China. If they cannot isolate and accept Taiwan as the China into the country, it is waiting for questioning. When a country is there, why World Health Organization doesn't respect? They are also human beings.
That's what.
That-
Taiwanese were very specific and clear to
Specific. China
WHO.
opposes.
They said
Definitely.
human to human transmission is very
Transmission
much
has
there.
taken place. Despite of warnings, they are least bothered.
That means, that is what, now we have come to the point before we close, when Taiwanese, when they have approached WHO, they said stating that human to human transmission is happening in January itself.
Yes.
But you have seen, I have given out figures as per
Yeah.
the dates
Yes.
available on the WHO's website itself.
Yes.
How they went on ignoring. Till March 11th, they did not bother to declare it as a pandemic.
Pandemic. Yes.
Meanwhile, they made US to sign a
A
trade
pact.
agreement with China.
China.
And with such a clause,
Clause. Yes.
disaster.
Hoping that this will be there, they made a pact. Despite of this pandemic, they made a pact, which is unholy, unhealthy, and anti-human.
Even the president of China did not visit America for the pact.
No, he sent his emission.
Trade envoy only. This is also, you viewers have to keep it in mind.
Yes.
Such an important pact.
Without
President
China
Lee-
president's
Lee
interest,
did not visit America.
America.
Means
Without
he
his
was in the
presence,
knowledge that there is a pandemic going on.
yes, that definitely, because that fellow is working out to ensure that pandemic is in proper order, which he created.
Okay.
Therefore, and in one of the country, it is said, some African country, Chinese president has addressed, but people say it is not the Xi Jinping, but it is duplicate of Jinping, who is being nurtured continuously to speak, to behave, act as the president of
As we
China.
hear of North Korean
Yes,
president, we don't
yes.
understand why all these
All
things
these
we need.
sort of things, that is of course to safeguard themselves from
It's
the
okay, fine.
terrorist activity also, but it's okay, but good intention should be there.
That's what.
The intention should be very clear, the global peace, human welfare, humanity has to, nature's welfare and other life has to thrive in this world for a better, but in China, there is no life at all except human beings. You won't see the birds, you won't see the animals, you won't see anything. Domesticated animals are not there. They eat away everything that is there in the nature.
Right.
And definitely what sort of people we call them, they are much worse than the earlier times of Rakshasas. They may be reborn as the Rakshasas in the present times. The most unfortunately, it may not be part of our discussion. In our Panchangs, they are written that this president, China's president, a person like Xi, will not be available. Such a scoundrel or such a dangerous person, you cannot, even if you search 7 lokas, you cannot find. That
Such a
is what the
devastating
statement.
personality.
Yes, last 2 years he is writing.
Okay. Okay, it's all make-believe world. we are
No,
in.
and he said in his Panchang, in 1920, that 2020 itself, he has written that a new virus will emerge, which will create a havoc in the whole world.
It's
That's
already
after
done.
that.
So
Yes.
before we close, being Easter Day, with our these Easter Day greetings will go to all our fellow
Yeah.
Christian
Yeah,
friends
friends.
across the globe,
Yeah.
wishing them the best, hoping that they would all overcome with minimal damage to their families.
Yes.
and all of the world across, also they would fight and they would overcome.
Yes.
Let us wish them. Before we
And-
close, one point. Now it is very clear that the pact was on when the pandemic was on the rise in
Right,
Wuhan,
yes.
and from Wuhan it went to Europe, Tokyo,
Everywhere.
Australia, every continent.
Every continent
across.
it went.
And it was going, and Americans were made to swift through the agreement,
Yes.
which was signed in January.
And people may not have read properly.
That's what the clause, disaster clause, is very much clearly there.
Clearly there.
In 20 by 21, Chinese were supposed to buy so many billions of dollars worth American goods,
Yes.
and
Especially
election year
farm
for
goods.
Trump,
Farm goods.
farm goods mainly, farm
Yes.
goods.
Yeah.
An election year for Trump.
And imagine farm goods to be purchased by China from US. China itself is having a dumping of
That's what. Maybe
farm
from
goods.
this, and that clause also, such a disturbing clause, how Americans could ignore, and how their intelligence agencies could not understand the pandemic, prevailing pandemic during this, and how this clause was also allowed to be there in this
No,
agreement.
they have given information to Trump. There is going to be a dangerous pandemic. Oh, that is not going to come to my country. That is what he said.
He said he will kill the
Yes,
corona
he
by
will kill the
Easter.
corona by
Easter, but corona is killing them, unfortunately.
He did not assess, understand the impact. Probably he thought just like he can fool anybody, he thought he can fool coronavirus. But these are certain
And
things
the
that are
people,
more
the
scientific.
people of all the countries, they are a suffering lot. Their families are losing their nearest and dearest ones. And because this crisis, economic crisis, may also, in the future, may take away more precious lives.
Definitely, so many already people have committed suicides just by hearsay that he is affected with virus. They committed suicide, 2-3 people only yesterday. So economic problems will be more dangerous. So with suffering health also people can continue, but without economics people cannot live. They have to suffer.
But health is
They
wealth
will
at the
die.
end of
Yes,
the day.
yes.
And
They
health
will
is wealth,
suffer.
and WHO,
Yes.
one
And
word
WHO,
how should they be dealt with now?
He should be first, that Director General Tedros has to be tried, and he should be punished for his negligence. He should be put behind the bars, and he should be shown to the world that anybody playing with the lives of the people will never be tolerated by the world. This is what we have to show. And by taking action on that fellow, China should also be properly, they behave hereafter properly. Otherwise, there is no chance for peace to this world. And world also should forget about those religious bigotries, religious attachments. They should come out of that. They should think that humanity is the most important compared to all other religions. Religions may come and go, but humanity has to sustain, and nature has to be lived. Therefore, we have to encourage all those aspects and discourage all the negative things that are happening in the world, and the higher, and all those who doesn't yield to the for the benefit of the people, all those countries have to be shunned, and they should be distanced from rest of the world. Even if it is a small country, they should distance. They should question what is right, what is wrong. Anybody doing wrong, they should be mischievous. They are mischievous people, and they should keep them away. Social distancing of the countries itself has to be done.
This is for today's discussion, as our esteemed guest states, they have to be tried. WHO's Director General and all those involved in this should be tried. Maybe the best organization will be through Interpol, by collecting all the data as to how this corona COVID-19 was allowed to spread in such a clandestine way. It started to infect the best of economic superpowers in the world, right from Italy to UK, from UK to America, not sparing even
And
Australia.
Russia's silence is also.
That's what, even
It should
Siberian aspects, Russian silence, and Iran also, they were trying to underreport till the drones and all, they have seen mass graves. Till that time, no one was aware of the devastation of corona, which was inflicting on normal, healthy human citizens of every country. So WHO, as we have stated, we have put out day by day, collected from their own website as to how it went on. First, it was in the denial mode that there is no human to human transmission. Kindly understand, Taiwanese were the ones very clearly with evidence have reported to WHO in the very early stages itself. In spite of that, WHO was on clear denial. WHO was on clear denial when even Chinese locked down Wuhan, and subsequently all the events were allowed to take place, world events like the treaty between US and China with that clause. Is it because of that clause all this thing has happened? Is it because of so many things wherein Chinese were supposed to buy in billions of dollars worth US goods? Is it because of Hong Kong? Is it because of Taiwan? Is it because of the trade war which was going on since 2016 and 17 when President Trump won, when in one of the electoral promises he stated that he would reign in China? And what about the statement of Director General in 2018 in United Arab Emirates, and subsequently how WHO and its Director General approached denying of what he stated regarding public health care of member health countries in case if there was a pandemic, which he only stated it may kill millions. Why did WHO not intervene? And they have intervened with member countries, roping in member countries to state that public health care is more important and more important. And all these events very clearly lead to WHO's total failure in protecting global health care, thereby killing many lots and lots. Now it has crossed 1 lakh across the globe, and still how many we are still not aware, as country after country struggling to cope up with this second stage or third stage of community transmissions, for which Interpol like organizations have to step in. They have to investigate, file, inquire, collect evidences which are already on the record in the form of WHO's own website, and also involving member countries also. They have to collect evidences and have to initiate action against WHO, whether it is China or someone, whoever it is. They should be brought to book so that the world peace reigns with a good, healthy condition of each and every citizen of member countries. Do not forget, you have to maintain a social distance. Our guest very clearly stated all those indulging in such type of activities which either derail health or kill citizens of member countries of the World Health Organization, they should be socially distanced. So this is for now, with one reminder that follow your country's health directions, lead a comfortable life accordingly. You maintain social distance. Now from 3 feet to it has gone to 6 feet. Wash your hands very clearly with soap or any hand sanitizer, alcohol based hand sanitizer. Also don't shake hands, either say namaste, adab or hello. Eat well, have plenty of drinks, water precisely in a day, so that you can save yourself, you can save your family, you can save the society, you can save your state, your country and world at large.
And be confident of yourself.
Be confident of yourself. This is a make-believe world, so you best be aware of what is happening in and around you. This is Dr. Tangella Shivaprasad Reddy alias Dr. TSPR saying goodbye to you.